fine. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be blurry as fuck because it's DQ. Doesn't really care about quality out here. Doesn't care. We're here now with interview number 4, the Flower Skate Shop. Here with
John Moore.
My name is Chris Moore, but we're not related.
Not related.
That's crazy. They just so happen to be.
He has one
I got one O. He's got two
O's.
O's.
And it's really gotten us into some confusions on bar tabs and stuff like
Yes,
that.
definitely at bars.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go to check out and my tab's like $80. I'm like, no way, I did that.
Vice versa.
Sometimes I'll go to check out and they'll be like, there's nothing on your card, and I'll be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's all yours then.
Yeah, I know. I've been like, I don't remember buying $80 worth of drinks, but whatever.
Where you guys from?
Born and raised in Syracuse and Liverpool. So right outside Syracuse.
My dad lived in Syracuse on Danforth Street, and then my mom was in Rome. So I was like kind of on a farm out there. And then Danforth Street is right by Lookers. You know where that is?
Yeah, I know where you at.
The farm and the strip club.
Yep.
Lots of milking.
Literally.
Just tons of milking.
What got you guys started? When did you guys start?
We'll be open a year, October 17th. That'll be our first day, so our first anniversary. But we're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday right now because the rest of us got full-time jobs. So I wouldn't say this is like a side hobby, but we try to be here as much as we can when we're not fully committed to our other jobs. But so far, it's doing really well.
They asked me to be involved early on, and I said that was a terrible idea, but they're doing good. So
here we are.
Yeah, they're doing good. I maybe would rethink it a little bit. Understood.
Like, what got you into this skating?
Basically, my cousin's boyfriend back in the day had a skateboard in the garage, and I would always go over to their house. And I started sitting on it and going down the driveway. I was like, oh, standing up would be even cooler, and just kind of figured out from there. It's probably 10, 11, 12 between those ages, and I got my first real board probably 13, and been doing it ever since.
Got you. What? So when you first decided to open up a store, was it scary?
Yeah, we had when the first weekend we were open, this did not look like this. We had maybe 3 boards on the walls, no wheels, no trucks, no bearings. We had our own merch closed because during COVID it was just super hard to get accounts and just people willing to send stuff because of the shortage of almost everything. But it was definitely a little wake up call. Okay, we really gotta go balls to the wall. So just really going off the rip because it was more. I wouldn't say we rushed to get it open, but we wanted to be open as soon as we could with the time that we had. But like I said, it did not look like this at all. We didn't have the shelf was built. The hanging racks behind you were built, and that was about it.
Place was sparse.
Yeah, it was very, very dry. But
tried showing up to give some support, and I was like, I don't even know how because there's nothing to buy.
Yeah. But now we're running out of room with stuff. We have shelves in here. We got even a shelf in here. We have a lot of our stock at the Print Hub, which is another spot down the street where we print all of our flower merch.
Yeah, I go to Print Hub. They do my my clothing.
Yeah, Drew. Drew
shoot.
So we keep most of the stock there, and we have all of our drawers there, and like I said, the shelves behind the fence post. So there was nothing in here. Now we're we need a bigger spot. So almost within that year, we've been growing.
A lot of New York City brands. Yeah, a lot of New York City brands, which is cool. They like distributing to kind of other parts of New York. Just keeping things as local as possible, but growing out the right way instead of being let's ship shit to Cali. They'll be there's already shops right here that want to buy stuff. So
we have the company called Bronze, which is out of the city, and we had a kid come in earlier this morning from Connecticut. He's none of the shops around here got Bronze, so hell yeah, cop a shirt.
You got a customer for life.
Yeah. So the outcome's been really well. Good group of people that have been coming in here, being as regulars, come down to even just to hang out. We had the PS2 set up and everything, so the little grounds will come down and just touch every fucking thing in the shop. And I want this for free. I want this. So it's fun to see them they're hyped on it too, which makes us more hyped on it.
There's places to buy shit in Syracuse. I mean, obviously you go to the mall or whatever, and there's always been a place to get stuff when you're really dried out, but that's not really what you want to do in 2021. Trying to support some local stuff. Yeah. And there was a shop before that Drew was involved in called Better that went under, and it looks like maybe there was some learning done from whatever happened and however that went on.
Kind of thing.
It happens.
Yeah.
Because everything is a learning process.
Yeah.
So what is like? What is your goal? Like, what is your goal? Where do you see yourself going with your business?
Start carrying shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. A lot of people have just came in here just for the sole sake I need new skate shoes. It's kind of expensive to get shoes in. For example, for Nike, their minimum is almost $8 to $10,000, and they send you bare bone minimum stuff, so like the Janoskis or like the Blazers, which isn't anything like awful, but like a lot of people want dunks and they want the SB releases. Like I was at OLP, this is one of the skate parks yesterday. We had kids asking, "Oh, when are you guys getting like the new dunk releases and stuff?" It's like we don't have a Nike account yet. So we plan on moving in the next year or so into a warehouse on the street on Fayette. And our goal is to kind of do like a little mini indoor skate park. At least have a mini ramp, some ledges, some rails, just to give us a place for like homies to come skate in the winter.
Gotcha.
There's an indoor skate park around. It's just a little expensive.
Yeah, they should be freaking free, but you know
how it goes.
Free's tough.
Yeah,
especially with
unless you can build it yourself.
Yeah,
New York. Well, the real thing with an indoor park is New York insurance.
Yeah.
It's like up the ass if you want to open up a skate park.
That's why you gotta have waivers.
You gotta wear helmets and the
waivers going. Like if you hurt, that's your fault.
He looks like Bubble Boy every time he skates.
Yeah.
No, it's not true.
I'm already padded. But we just want to like keep giving out to the scene around here because like a lot of people just like want that local skate shop, even just like come and hang out instead of waiting a week and a half for a board to come down here, actually like feel the board, like stand on it, like just get back. Just want to be involved with everybody who keeps skating, and also to get more kids skating in here.
Gotcha. What's your favorite board that you got in here, man?
My favorite board.
Board?
Brand or just graphic?
Graphic
this one
wise.
looks really cool. Actually, we were looking at this one. It just looks cool.
My favorite one right now is this Evison board. I like just bright, annoying color, just loud stuff.
If they can make that into a shirt, we're out here.
Right? This is an acid trip right here. This is literally, you eat a bunch of mushrooms.
I need a shirt.
But this is my favorite board that we have right now. But my favorite company, I think, is the Hops, the quarter snack stuff. I don't know, their graphics are just like simple, cool. New Pro, Keith Denley.
That's dope.
Yeah, a lot of those newer companies are doing like fun stuff, taking after like the Supreme model where they make a board that has a basketball on it, but you can see like they made a Hops basketball, so nothing to do with skating, but just kind of like fun.
Just random things. Little,
just cool,
just knick-knacky things. That's tough one. We got a lot of decent boards. We got like cool shape boards, the welcome stuff. A lot of like the older guys are at this just for like back in the day type style boards. The Uma boards are really cool. The graphics on these are awesome. But I don't know, that's a tough question. I don't really have a favorite. More for me, it's shape than it is the graphic now, just because I got more pickier with how I want my board to feel. But there's no bad board that we have.
Gotcha.
I would say there's no bad. Can't go wrong really. It's all personal preference nowadays. Size, the shape. I mean, we got some grounds who come in here and just want the graphic as long as it's within their size. Like I don't care what graphic, or they'll have a certain idea.
Boards, that's probably like one of the coolest things about skateboarding, and I don't understand if I talk about something else, but if you race motocross, if you have a bike that's $5,000 more, you could go $5,000 more worth of fast kind of thing, and that's not how skating works.
Unless you buy like a complete board from like Walmart, and like it's just not. It's like what a kid will play with for like a week kind of thing compared to like a real pure like actual skateboard.
Yeah, there's no like Civic trying to race a Maserati in skateboarding. Yeah. It's not like that. It's just like this is the company that like feels right to me.
Yeah.
They're all the same price, but give or take $5.
Yeah.
So
all from like $55 to $63 range, give or take. But yeah, it's like I said, it's mostly personal preference. Like the concave, which is like how steep the nose and tail are, the width of the board, how flat kind of thing.
You're never out there, and if you're like, if I had a better this, I could do it. It's your fault.
Yeah, you're in control.
Yeah,
your feet and your body is what makes this thing flip.
Which is cool. It's like an even playing ground.
Yeah.
You know, like if you bought a board here, you'd have the same one that I ride pretty much.
Yeah. Just different color, different shape.
Yeah.
Same wood. Yeah, we got. This one's also a super sick board, right? Like Stonehenge type vibes. Welcome board.
That one.
All the graphics are really dope.
Yeah.
The welcome stuff's really cool. They're I don't know who the graphic designer is, but he's nailing it.
And they clothes. What they got? Like a clothing brand too?
Yeah. So like right there, like for example, one of the hoodies. It's more of like I would say in the last 10 years, Welcome's been like coming out. It's more like a lot of like big verts type skaters and like people just hawking stuff.
Yeah, skating's a really authentic space, so like gimmicks don't really work that well. Other places do. I don't know really how to explain. I mean, if you like go pick out like a toothbrush, they like start to like give you sell points, and like that doesn't exist. In skating, they're just like, oh, not like they're bored, and like if you like it, get it.
So be it. Yeah. That's why a lot of brands make like different shapes and sizes, just so people like say someone skates at 8, but they make super cool graphics on 8.5. Like, yo, I want a super cool graphic on an 8. They kind of cater to everybody in each style and what people want.
So what they have? So this is an
8.5. So this is 8.5 inches wide from side to side.
And this one
is an 8.25. So quarter of an inch shorter, skinnier.
Boards really only differ in like for the most part, like I would say a full inch in width, which obviously doesn't sound like a lot, but I'd pick up on it right away.
Feel
like I'd say the normal size range would be like a 7.75 to an 8.75, like and anywhere in there, and it's that's a lot. Like that's a lot.
Big.
That's just such a huge difference. It's this much. It's like it's that much, but it.
You're like throw this on the carpet and stand on it.
Try to do a little shove it. You got it.
So like, kind of do this. Ready?
You got that for sure.
100%. So it's on your back foot right here.
And you're on the carpet. You got it.
Do now.
So like, watch this foot.
Take that back foot and kick it around.
You literally just like do this. Yeah. And then just like slide it and jump.
Oh, see,
you got it.
You got the idea, man. I mean, you did 180. You didn't pivot.
I used to try this when I was younger.
Now stand on this one. You can definitely feel the difference on just like you got way more surface area. Feels more of a boat. A little harder to maneuver just because it's bigger, but it's all preference nowadays. Back in the day, a lot of people were skating like 7.5 to like 7.8 boards, like early 90s, early 2000s. That was like really common size.
It should be alright on the board back in the day.
Never too late. Check it out now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, when you're falling off, it's sure.
Definitely not fun.
It definitely ain't fun picking yourself up off the ground all the time.
No. You're getting screws in you.
How would you just want to stay there?
Yeah, definitely just want to lay down for a little bit and be like, oh, this sucks.
Like, I'm not back there. I might as well just stay here.
Yeah.
So where will we be able to like find you guys? Like Facebook, Instagram?
Best way is Instagram right now. We currently are switching over from Square to Shopify, which will be the next couple of weeks. So we're going to put every single thing that you see in here will be on our Shopify, which will be linked from our Instagram, which will be technically our website. So the website we have right now is going through some technical difficulties. Long story short, we had a website with all of our flower merch, and the last few months it's been weird lately. So once we get our Shopify in the next few weeks, everything will be online, but our Instagram is the one spot you can find.
You guys have like a
don't have business cards right now, but Flower Skate Shop on Instagram. We have a website, you just can't buy anything, but we're on Facebook as well. Phone numbers, one of the co-owners' phone numbers. We'll probably do like individual numbers for each person.
We killed business cards, not really social media, to be honest. Like you just Google a restaurant name and
everything is just
there.
Yeah, phone number, hours, where they are.
I mean, I feel like you order a pizza and like they used to come with a flyer with their whole menu. Do they still do that, or do they decide it's a waste of paper?
That's a good question.
Now you just like go on their website.
Some restaurants they just have like a barcode.
Yeah.
Website, see the menu, order it.
All this stuff is crazy.
Technology, man.
This is the first time I've heard anybody around the same age as us ask for a business card.
Yeah, so we can be able to post everything that we need, so everybody who's looking and they like what they see, then they can be like, all right, cool.
Cool,
All right, this their Instagram, this their Facebook, or they got a number, we can call them.
Yeah.
So now your phone's ringing and now you don't got no boards and we like, oh, all right, we sold out. Now what we gonna do?
Exactly. Yeah. Just like let people know, like, hey, like this is where we're at, kind of thing.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
I definitely agree with that. But.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a business card, maybe I got you guys, but that's the space that I don't do much anymore.
Yeah. It's all good. Well, this was a great interview. Appreciate you guys. You gave me a little more insight about these boards. Now I might have to come grab one. I need to find out who make the one with the acid trip.
Evison, Evison. They're so we have a few brands. Theories, Magenta. They're all like kind of like a one distribution. They're the Japanese distribution of those companies.
And who makes this one right here?
This one, same one, Evison.
Okay.
Looks like their art direction.
Yeah.
Colors. It's pretty. It's not common for that top graphic, so that's the bottom.
Yeah, most like
top graphics are usually pretty plain.
Are this without the logo, just the wood grain color minus the logo, which I'm super hyped on because people are like, oh, like they can make cool grip tape designs with clear grip tape, so it gives you both sides of the board kind of thing.
Child's play.
Yeah.
You only do that if you set up a board, not as often.
I don't know if we really have any just blank. Yeah, like
that's usually what it looks like. That's
maybe this.
That's just their logo.
Yeah,
just throw it on the top.
stamp on it.
I ain't bad. I love green. My favorite color.
Green's your favorite color? Oh, red would be your favorite color. Got red hair, red shoes.
My second favorite.
Oh, no. You gotta keep your fingers up. You pull me? You got me. Oh. Push him. You wanna pull your dad?
Oh, now you ain't pulling me. It's all 300. You ain't pushing this.
Pull me. Muscles big.
What?